That's the video game, man.
Right.
You know you're good, you get accepted, bam, you in. Or you just keep trying to push reset. There's a lot of kids jump from prep school to prep school because they don't want to go to college.
Wow.
And then, after that, once they run out of options with prep school, they trying to go overseas. So, I mean, I like the JBL option, though.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that option.
Do you think that's a viable okay, do you like today's basketball game?
No, I don't like today. There's people, they don't know the game at all. I mean, they doing a bunch of stuff, unnecessary stuff, like the dribbling and dribbling 100 times. Not all the people getting involved. You see these highlight tapes. There's one guy shooting. It's bad. There's no teamwork. No, they don't play defense. Defense is horrible.
Because
they don't even get in the stands. I don't see nobody slapping the floor, clapping their hands, getting low, sliding their feet. I don't see that no more. They standing straight up, waiting on the crossover.
See, and that's why I still watch college basketball, because you can still get that when you're watching a Coach K game, or when you're watching a good coaching. And I believe that I'm old school. We from the same age group, and I just don't enjoy basketball like I used to, because, like you said, it's just the N1 mixtape show. And I believe, this is just my thought, and let me know how you feel about this. I believe that you need college simply so you can learn the game of basketball. And I believe that this makes me feel that the NBA is not really trying to get the best basketball players. They're just trying to herd people in and out and put up this facade that we're trying to win, when, like you said, there is nobody getting in the defensive stance. Nobody's sliding their feet. Nobody's playing defense. And this is why the Golden State Warriors dominate the way they do, because they are actually playing basketball, where the rest of the league, y'all just playing NBA 2K. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely. You need college. You need somebody to educate you about the game, or you gain your game on progress. And then you got cats, especially young kids, they watch these guys and they think they're great when they're not really great. I haven't seen a jab or pump fake. I ain't seen that. The only people that still do that, D-Wade,
Kobe.
I ain't seen nobody doing that.
Yeah, and it is just, hey man, it amazes me. And then what really bothers me, like, you were being honest, Tracy was honest, I had older Polynese, Rod Strickland, and Kenny Anderson, they were honest. But when you listen to the television, you have guys who come from our era and older celebrating things that me and you both know that's not the way we were taught. That's not how we fell in love with the game. How do you feel about that?
Hey, this era was, I don't understand. It's like, to me, it's like how hip hop turned into this stuff. I mean,
thank you.
I don't understand.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing. I mean, the most basic stuff is being forgotten, and then when you see somebody do something basic, everybody's amazed, and I'm looking like, hey, and I'm just using your name because we're having this conversation. It's like, hey man, Alvin Sims was doing that in '94. What do you mean? That's not amazing. It's just like, no, that's what basketball is. And when did that change happen, Al? Or when do you perceive it happen?
So when social media got big, nobody was putting the real highlights on YouTube. I mean, now, finally, I'm glad I follow Dominique Wilkins on Instagram. I'm glad he's finally posted his old videos, how he was dunking and everything. And I'm like, thank you for that. And then you got Jelly Fam. Really? Jelly Fam? Come on, man. We had George Gervin.
Right.
All all these people, man. Come on, you just talking Jelly fam? Y'all invented the Jelly Roll? Come on, man. Shit,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And see, this is the very reason I'm talking to you today, Ivan. Why do I want to call you Ivan? Alvin. Because, man, this is why I'm talking to you. And I want to continue to talk to people from our generation and older. Because, you know, a couple years ago, Moses Malone died. And I'm a sports fanatic. And my son, who grew up in the house with a sports fanatic, was like, who is that, Karl Malone daddy? I'm like, boy, I would knock you down. You know, I'm like, boy, I knock you down, man. You're my son, you don't know this. And it's like, you know, that's why I want to talk to guys like you. That's why I talk to guys like Rod and other people. Anybody who will have a conversation with me that I could put on my show, I want y'all on here because, like you said, like, hold on, what do you mean? This is, every time somebody scores 40, this is the greatest player we've ever seen. And I'm like, no, I've seen better. Like you mentioned Scooter McCray just a second ago. Understand, 99% of the people who are going to hear this interview don't have a clue who Scooter McCray is, and that's basketball is the most egregious of the major sports at highlighting their past. But it's just like, hold on, y'all don't, you know, you being from Louisville, I know you remember that one game against University of Houston started off with like 9 straight dunks. Right. These kids don't know that. And my job as a person who loves sports and give an opinion on sports on a weekly basis, or twice a week, I do an interview and then I do a show. And I want people to know, hey man, me and my partners used to huddle around the TV and wait for Louisville. And man, I almost didn't like you because I was like, man, this dude is about to take DePaul apart. But it was so good watching you do your thing, man. And these kids don't know that. Okay, man, look, did you see this guy as a freshman? What is he going to do next year? What is he going to do the year after? And that's just gone. Yeah. And like you said, it is like hip hop. We listened to KRS-One, and then we was like, hey, oh, wow, Love's Gonna Get You. Then you heard Public Enemy. And then next thing you know, A Tribe Called Quest and OC and those guys came out. And now it's just, I'm walking to the house. So it's like, what do you mean? Okay, I heard you. What else did you do? And yeah, man. Well, let's shift gears back to college. Who are some of the people that you couldn't wait? You looked at the schedule and said, yeah, I need to get a piece of him.
Oh, shoot. Kentucky, because they always, Kentucky was always loaded.
Okay.
So at the time, they had Tony Doe.
Yep.
They had Twan Walker.
Yep.
Roger Rhodes, Derek Anderson. They
Ron Mercer.
So, Ron Mercer, Anthony Epps.
Yep.
They had a squad. So that was one of the games that was on my mind all the time.
Okay. Who brought the best out of you from the collegiate level? Maybe even somebody we don't even know. It was just somebody that you said, you know what? Like, because it was this guy that Rod, I can't remember his name right now. I had Rod Strickland on the show, and Rod was saying it's this guy. He was from somewhere in Ohio, and Rod said he did him in so good one game that Rod used to lobby anytime he saw this guy trying out for a pro team to let him get on the team because Rod wanted to get him back. Do you have a guy like that?
Nah, man, I really don't.
No, okay.
I took every challenge personally.
Okay.
Whoever's on the squad, I'm like, we going that.
So it was okay. Was it anybody that bought the best out of Alvin?
I say Reggie Freeman because Texas, they was talking trash. This was when Troy Jackson, Mark Jackson's little brother, may he rest in peace.
Oh, okay.
He was my roommate. So,
okay.
They were New York guys. And they was talking trash to each other, and they relaying messages saying, bet this, bet that. So every time we played, he was like, actually, he was probably don't know, one or two top scorers in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, my defense, I can stop anybody with my defense. So,
my man.
You know, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to shut him down. Let him know I'm going to shut him down. So, he brought the best out of me.
Oh, okay.
So, I shut him down in the NCAAs and then got my career high against him. So,
oh, man. That's what, hey, nothing better than that.
Right.
So, now we're progressing through Louisville. You doing your thing. When did you say, hey, man, I might be able to do this? At what point?
I don't know. I was still like wanting to prove myself. I didn't have that ultimate confidence. I still had to say, hey, I just want to, you know, do my best, show who I am. So I guess it happened like when I ended up at the Quad City Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And they had Boogie Norris, Maceo Bastion, Jimmy King, Jeff McGinnis.
Oh, let me interrupt you. Let me interrupt you and educate the people. The Quad City Thunder is a CBA team. A CBA is a league that was in between the NBA and college basketball that people were upgraded consistently. Please finish out.
Okay, so you know guys like Victor Page, Stacey King. They played for the Bulls. You know they had legendary coaches. You know, that's where Phil Jackson got his start.
Right.
You know, a few other guys. But the league the league had plenty of NBA people that should have been playing the NBA at the time, whatever. So as a rookie coming in, being able to come in and score whenever I wanted to against those guys who had NBA experience or on their way to the NBA, and I was like, shit, I'm ready now. So I ended up being the CBA Rookie of the Year, 97, 98. Probably the only rookie to make the All-Star team. We won the championship. We beat Sioux Falls that year with Stacey King and all those guys, Victor Page, Randy Livingston. So, you know, we ended up being the champions in 1998.
Okay.
So, you know, after that, I'm like, I'm a pro. I'm ready. I'm a pro.
So, hey, okay, let me switch gears once again. The CBA, we were just talking about the JVL. Do you think they need to bring the CBA back?
I mean, it's
the D League.
Now the DBL,
yeah,
the developmental league. That's basically the CBA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the NBA just start putting money into it.
Okay, so they are redeveloped. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you think people get? Okay. Next question: are they learning basketball down there, or are they just again run up and down the court displaying athleticism?
Yeah, it's tough. The game is way different now. I mean, they don't even, you know, back in the day, that's why, you know, you hear Shaq saying barbecue chicken, because that's going to be up there. But you got to make a team stop it. They don't even play defense no more.
Wow.
So back then when we played, we would exploit the weakness.
Right.
So your weak link on the team was going to get it for 48 minutes. So unless you subbed them out. But we
right.
You know, when we played, we had a strategy. We're going to go, we're trying to win the game. We're going to look good, but we can still win the game. They don't do that now. They hungry. They trying to score as many points as they can. When they don't get called up, they don't understand. I'm the leading scorer in the league. Why? How come I can't get called up? They don't understand.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So we're looking at a generation of that, you know, okay, in football, my coach Jimmy Fields, I reference him a lot on my show because he was a seminal part of my development as an athlete. I wasn't on your level, but it helped my love for the sport as well. But he used to always say, all of y'all playing football, but only 10% of y'all are football players.